My name is Shane Zutz, and one of the things I'm most proud to say is that I haven't went very far in life. The context for that is that I was raised in Thief River Falls. I love this community with all of my heart. I went to Franklin Middle School, Lincoln High School, went to Northland Community Technical College to move into education, and I was fortunate enough to be hired at Franklin Middle School as a communications teacher, baseball coach, and football coach when I started my career. Very quickly, I moved into an admin role at Franklin Middle School as an assistant principal. And really the pinnacle of my education career is what I'm most proud of is to be the principal of Lincoln High School for a period of 10 years. I'm proud of the growth that we had at all of our schools during my time at the district. This community embraces its schools, its activities, and its students at a high level. It's one of the things that drive people to want to relocate, take on new jobs or opportunities in Thief River Falls because of our education system. So I want to put a big shout out and thank you to all of our coaches and teachers. I honestly believe that this community raised me. Things weren't always super easy for me as I didn't have this straight and narrow path all the time, but I had a lot of adults take a lot of interest in me. There's folks that I worked with in the community from a small business perspective and my part-time jobs that were great mentors as well. Our president, Dave Doherty at Digi-Key, was one of those folks, and one day he tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, you should come work with Digi-Key." And I told him, I go, "You're crazy. I'm not leaving education," because it was such a powerful piece for me personally to be where I was and also a big part of my heart. People always ask, well, why did you leave something you loved to go to Digi-Key? And it was kind of the same opportunity. This is a big global company that really is a foundational business within our region, not just Thief River Falls, and I wanted the challenge, but I wanted to do it in my hometown. I would have never left our education system to do this in another company, but it was that opportunity to do something for a global company and drive 3 more blocks for work each day. So my role at Digi-Key is Vice President of Human Resources and Administration. And the funny part is I tell people it's a little like being the principal at the high school is you get to be involved in a lot of different things across the business, which is really exciting. So everything from facilities to strategy to finances to talent to finding new leaders to hiring to benefits to employee engagement, the list goes on. So I get a great opportunity to have an impact here at Digi-Key. And the fun part is a lot of my former students work here. A lot of people that I've grown up and known in the community work here as well and within the region. You know, I think one of the things that in any of our regional companies, you know, you can go start at Marvin Windows and Polaris and Matrax and Central Boiler to Digi-Key to Articat. I think one of the things that people in our area sometimes they quickly dismiss because it's their hometown kind of company or they knew of them, those companies the entire time growing up. But most of those companies, or all of those companies, along with Digi-Key, their footprint is way beyond the region. Their headquarters are here for the most part within this region, but the footprint and how they interact is really global and across the United States. You know, at Digi-Key, we work with big partners like Google. We have leadership coaches that spend time at Twitter. We work with other large companies that are developing technologies that literally change the world. And so we're able to really be involved at a global level right here in a rural community. So I think that's one thing that people should really know and understand is that you can have that impactful work, but you can do it in an environment where you'll have teachers and small business owners and they'll know you, they'll know your kids, and they'll help you with your family as they grow. I think one of the most exciting things about being a part of Digi-Key's leadership team during this time of tremendous growth is and what drives me every day is the fact that, you know, I tell people, and I say it in my own words, like, we can't screw this up. Like, this company has such a big footprint. And what we try to drive to is we're not an employee-owned company, but I really feel like that's how our employees and leaders show up. They feel a big sense of responsibility, not only to their coworkers, to our owner and to our company, but also to the company's future. We're moving on to our 50th year next year, and we're growing at a pace that's really unprecedented for almost anyone in the industry. So the opportunities here as we move forward are for many and all of our employees are really big.